So we're on Saturday lunchtime, Saturday afternoon, down at Farlows open day. The Eric's Angling, the new shop on the point, on Heron's Point. It's been proper successful actually. I had a lovely morning this morning. I've had 3 fish. I had 1 off the surface and 2 off the bottom. I had 2 commons, about £25 each, and I had a cracking old mirror, a linear of £30, 12 ounces. And it's odd for me because I haven't been at this lake for probably 20 years. And it's changed so much. You can see it's just all grown over, the foliage is all up. It really is beautiful here. I mean, compared to what it used to be. When I came I didn't know what to expect, and I've been really pleasantly surprised. What a lovely weekend.
Well, I'm down at Farlows. A little bit embarrassed to say this, but it's the first time I've been here and I'm blown away. Come down today for the open day. Eric's has just moved into the shop and stuff, and that alone is super impressive. I've had a walk around, I even managed to catch a carp, caught a nice one off the surface in Lake 2. Yeah, it's a real special place. The tackle shop's really going to bring something to the party, and I can be absolute sure I'm going to come back here and do some fishing myself.
I first saw Farlows when it was January time, winter time, when most lakes look really barren, and this place just straight away took me back just from the sheer beauty of it really. In the winter months, like I say, most lakes always look horrible, none of the leaves are on the trees or anything, and when I saw it, it was just an epic venue. Like, it's quite a big venue, it's a lot bigger than I expected, but when I first saw it, it was just mega, absolutely mega. Loads of little islands and loads of nooks and crannies for fish to fish in, gin clear water, which is what I love in all my fishing really. And yeah, I suppose you could call it luck. When I first got on here, Scott's Point was free, so I thought, well, that would be the best starting point. I knew nothing about the venue, I didn't even know it was called Scott's Point. And yeah, that first session I had 17 fish, I think it was, in January, which was just unbelievable. And then I come back in February, did a tuition on here, luckily enough managed to get back in Scott's Point, and I ended up having 39 fish in 2 48-hour sessions out of here, and every single fish I had was unbelievable, you know, proper amazing looking carp. And yeah, you've been doing a bit of hauling as well, haven't you, mate?
Yeah, I got 8 fish.
Yes, loving it, wasn't you? So yeah, nice. I mean, the guys that work at Farlows as well, you know, you come down, bring your kids along. There's fishing here for everyone. You've got 3 lakes here. You've got, obviously, Lake 1, that's got most of the big head of carp in. You've got Lake 2, which has got a smaller head of carp in, but they are unbelievable. Like the most incredible carp I've ever seen. And then you've got Lake 3 where you can take your kids along as well, and just, you know, it's a great bit of fishing up here, and I loved coming here. And now seeing it in its summer beauty, it's just taken me back more than what it had done in the winter. But yeah, it's an epic venue and I really enjoy coming here.
Hello chaps.
Hello. Thanks for having us.
Yes. Thank you for coming
again.
You guys obviously both won a competition here, which was quite rewarding, both with the title and obviously the money that came with it was probably quite nice too. This is actually, no, Harry won it from next door.
Yeah, next door, yeah.
And you want to qualify from here.
I want to qualify for this peg as well. I've only fished these 2.
Yeah, well, hopefully you'll get around the lake at some point. But, well, this may be a silly question then. What do you like about the lake?
Well, I think the fact that even though, yeah, I might have only fished in 2 swims, that's kind of due to the draws that I've had and where I've been when I fish matches here. But the fact that you do have a chance anywhere, and when you've got your list sort of before matches, like there's 8 or 9 swims out of 12 where you think, well, there is a chance if they get in there, like even in the bays and stuff where you think you haven't got that much room, they can get stacked up in there, and like you didn't have a lot of room last year at all.
No, nothing at all.
No, Rob, you won it from down the other end, didn't you?
Yeah, the beaches, isn't it?
I think it's Pipes, in fact. Pipes and Diamonds, which is actually Peg. I forget off the top of my name, which is very bad, but I'll rectify that.
23, I think.
23, correct. And you and Mark won it from there.
We did.
I can't remember. You both had 30s. I think every time you've come, I think
our first 4 fish, I think
33, 28, 27 and 26.
Yeah, so
And out of the 3 matches that I've fished here, we've had 3 30s.
it is great actually, I must say that every year it seems to be a different peg that wins it, which is, you know, it's a fantastic attribute of the lake. And it's always good to have you guys down here, so thank you very much for coming down, and hopefully we'll see a lot more of you.
I'm absolutely made up. I had my first trip to Farlows. Been having a bit of a mare all day, if I'm being honest. Lost a couple, landed a couple of geese, and just kept at it, kept plumbing away. And this has been my first ever fish out of Farlows, and a great one to have. Look at it, absolute dark beaut. And it makes me very excited about, you know, what's in here and what's to come. So fantastic start. Thank you very much, Farlows.
Cool, we're here today at Farlows Lake near Ivor in Buckinghamshire for the grand opening of Eric's Angling Superstore, and believe me, it is a superstore. It looks something like the Emirates Stadium at Arsenal. It's absolutely massive and a really, really pleasant place. The fishing itself, it's been pretty good, as it always is here at Farlows. It's a place I don't come to enough. The fishing is fantastic. The variety of fish that you're going to catch here is fantastic. The fishing isn't difficult, but it can be patchy, and you need to have your wits about you. It's an absolutely incredible water, and rightfully takes a brilliant place within carp fishing itself. And one thing for sure, I'll be back.